exclusiva, una primicia hoy. Voy a entrevistar a Federica Boffe de una bodega conocidísima del Piemonte, Pio Cesare. La entrevista va a ser en inglés, el idioma que Federica domina, al igual que el italiano. Quiero averiguar un poco la situación del coronavirus en Italia, en una zona muy cercana a donde se ha concentrado con mucha virulencia, con mucha ferocidad el virus, que es el área de Bergamo, ¿no? En la zona de Lombardía. Federica estuvo en Puerto Rico hace 5 o 6 meses, la tuve en el programa en el canal de YouTube, y lo que quiero escuchar un poco de parte de ella, de primera mano, es cómo está la situación ahí en Italia. Se están viviendo pues unos momentos muy tensos. El número de muertos de Italia ya superó el de China. Yo estoy un poquito afónico, pero no piensen que tengo coronavirus. Lo que tengo mayormente es una afección, un catarro. Así que ya está Pio Cesare, vamos a agregarlos a la conversación y denme un momentito y nos fuimos. Estamos esperando la conexión con Federica. Federica, buongiorno, how are you?
Buongiorno, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I have a little bit of a sore throat, but it's not coronavirus. It's simply, you know, this bacteria that's been running around here, and I got it from my kid. He's 7 years old, so I'm fine. I'm taking I'm taking antibiotics, and I should be fine. I should make a full recovery. First of all, thank you for being with us. Our viewers are starting to join, and I know that a lot of wine lovers here in Puerto Rico and all over the world are really worried about the situation in Italy. It's a country that has given so much to the world over the years, and you guys in the Piedmont are the area in Bergamo where you have, you know, the biggest crisis, if you will. So first of all, I would like to hear from you. What's the situation in Italy right now?
Yes, so actually we are in Piemonte. So Alba is located in Piemonte, while Bergamo is located in Lombardia. So they are two different geographical regions. However, they are very close to each other. They are like, I would say, 2.5 hours by car. So the distance from them is very, very short. However, the situation is completely different, because they say that the point zero is located in Lombardia, in Bergamo, in Milano, in places like that. So the real big problem is made in that part of Italy. In Piemonte, we have this problem. However, the situation is not as dramatic as it is in Lombardia. For example, in our little city of Alba is a town, is a small town, has more or less 40,000 people living in Alba. For the moment, we have 15 declared cases of coronavirus. So 15 people are in the hospital. They are not in a dangerous situation in the hospital.
Thank God.
They are, yes, thank God. They are just simply, you know, over there, and they are taking care of them and taking the fever, and they are using the mask on their face to breathe, but they are in good condition. There are some people that are locked in their houses because they had contact with these people in the hospital with the coronavirus. Mm-hmm. For example, we also have our minister of Piemonte was quarantined for 15 days. The quarantine period ended yesterday. So since yesterday, he can go out from his own and so on. So he's fine now. Alba is not, thank God, is not in a bad situation as many other cities in Italy, unfortunately.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because obviously we met.
One second, I try to turn off the light, so my face is not like God in the sky, okay? One second.
Good. Yeah, sure. It's perfect.
Maybe
no, it's good.
No.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
So I was talking and I was asking you. We met about 5 months ago here in Puerto Rico. You were visiting. You had a spectacular visit. Obviously, Pio Cesare for me is the best Barolo Barbaresco house in the world. I mean, Piedmont wines are amazing. And how much has the world changed in 4 or 5 months? It's incredible.
Has changed a lot. I mean, I was supposed to be in many other different parts of the world in these 3 weeks. I had many appointments cancelled, many travels cancelled. I was supposed to come to Puerto Rico in May this year. I'm not going to, of course. Then a lot of very important fair in Italy had been cancelled. So Vinitaly is cancelled. Pro Wine is cancelled. Vinitaly is a very important.
I know about it. Yeah.
In Verona, in Veneto. While the other fair was cancelled in Düsseldorf in Germany. So we are almost stuck over here with no travel to do, of course. The damages are also with the local Italian market, because all the restaurants are closed, all the bars are closed, all the wine bars are closed. Thank God the wine shops are trying to sell on website, so and they are doing the deliveries. So the off-trade market is the off-premise market is working. However, the big amount of business in restaurants or in wine bars or places like that, in hotels, is completely done. Tourism is completely off. Alba is a place that is living on tourism. As you may know, in Alba we have the White Truffle, the very famous White Truffle, and the White Truffle Fair, which is taking place in October. So we don't know if this year we are going to have the Wine Truffle Fair again. It's going to be the first year in, I don't know, 30 years, 40 years.
To those who are watching, Federica, please feel free to ask questions. I know we have some people coming in and out of the chat. Let me ask you something. You've touched on this already, that the tourism and that restaurants are going to be affected, are already being affected. Is there any forecast from the authorities there telling you how much longer they think this will last?
Yes, so the official communication, they say that this quarantine period will be over on the 4th of April.
4th of April.
Next week. Next week.
Okay.
But, every day more people are getting sick.
Yeah.
The good news is that yesterday and the day before yesterday, the graphic of the people getting sick is getting lower.
That's good. That's good news.
So the people are still getting sick, but the increasing is not so long as it was in the past days.
Yeah.
So if this trend will continue to go down, probably in the next 15 days, we will start gradually to come back to life and to work. But for now, they say 4th of April, even if I don't think it's going to be.
I think that once you're able to flatten the curve of deaths, because even if people, in terms of getting sick or getting the virus, but if we can turn this virus into something that will not kill, that is just like any other disease, that people are not afraid of going out, because we are always taking risks. When we go on the street, we can get the flu, we can get a cold, but we know we're not going to die from that. So I guess that we're probably a year away from a vaccine, but maybe if we can come up with treatment so that people can feel that, maybe I can get sick, but I will not die. Well, that's something that gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah. The most important thing to say now is to the people, stay home.
Yes, for sure.
Don't go out. Don't
for
go
now,
out
yes.
Any reason except for, going to the supermarket or going to buy medicine. But please, this is a serious thing. If people will continue to go out without caring about this, we will never come out of this terrible situation and we will never recover from this. So,
what are your workers doing at the winery during these times? I mean, it's not harvest time. Obviously, the vines are probably in the process of just starting to see some movement. But what are you guys doing in the winery?
Yes. So right now, So the winery is located in the old town center of Alba. So we are not in the hills. We are in the city of Alba. So the vineyard side is separated from the cellar side. So people in our offices are working home. So they are, we say in Italy, smart working. They are doing on the computer, while my father, myself, and my cousin are physically in the office because we have to take care of the daily things. While the people downstairs in the cellar and in the bottling line, they are of course still working, because you cannot stop the wine in the cask. You cannot stop bottling. You cannot stop labeling. Wine cannot stop. I mean, you need the people working in the winery. But we are very lucky because we have very good people working for us. We offer them. We say, okay, you can stay home. We will pay you the regular fee.
Yeah, that's good. That's great for workers. And Pio Cesare also has a brand that is established. I mean, I know that you guys year in, year out probably sell all of your wines because they're just spectacular, and you have like this loyal client base.
Yes.
So that helps a bit.
And we have also very loyal people working for us, because they decided to remain, to work, and to support our family. So this is very important for us.
It is. And my question, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you're doing other interviews, but you know, I met you 5-6 months ago. I was very impressed by the depth of knowledge you have on the wine industry. I know I am assured that you are a rising star and will be a star in the wine trade for the coming years. And I have decided to use this platform now that I cannot do live person-to-person interviews just because nobody's coming to Puerto Rico. I've done more than 180 interviews. We have the tools and we have the technology to conduct these sorts of conversations to keep our viewers and our followers aware and educated on what's happening with the wine business. So my question to you, and it's more than a question, perhaps an invitation, what can we do to help the Italian wine industry? I mean, as wine lovers, I know that one of probably the answers is to buy Italian wines. They're amazing, so we will always buy Italian wines. But as wine lovers, what can we do to help?
So I would say keep continuing to support Italy in general, not with only wine, but also with Italian food, made in Italy stuff. But what I think the most important is that usually when you have a very difficult period, people are trying to support this country only during this period. Then after this period would be over, we have a person saying, if you need a new partner in Peru, they're watching us from Peru.
Do you sell your wines in Peru?
Drink some Pio Cesare also in Peru, please.
Good, yeah. And so you were telling me, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No problem at all. I'm saying that just keep supporting Italy even when this terrible situation will be over. So don't forget about Italy when the things will start to be better, and keep continuing to support the Italian family. So I think that Italy has a very precious thing. All the products are made mainly by the families.
Yeah.
So wine, but also food, but also olive oil. So the most important products in Italy are not industrial products. They are usually made by small family company.
Business, yeah, so exactly.
Please keep supporting us now and in the future.
Thank you for your comment that you're watching from Canada, praying, and that we're both. Oh, Federica is awesome. I'm not awesome. I'm just a frustrated communicator. And Federica, do you foresee any sort of special bottling or special commemorative issue from the 2020 vintage to commemorate? Because you're not going to commemorate a virus or something negative, but you will at some point commemorate the work by healthcare providers, by those who have gone through great suffering and have been able to bounce back. So there are a lot of heroes, and in every chaos, I think there's opportunity. Now families are coming back to being together. I guess this pause, with all the difficulties and all the negativity that comes with it, also has brought some positive things. What are your learnings, if anything, from this crisis? What have you learned?
I learned that sometimes we forgot that we are human beings. So we forgot that we are under Mother Nature and under, if you believe in God, under God.
Yeah, yeah, I do believe in God.
In many the different forms that a God can
Yeah.
be. So we forget that we are fragile, and we forget that we are, that we have feelings and that we can be hurted. So we have every day we have a very frenetic life. And myself, I'm the first because I travel a lot.
Me too. Me too.
And so we forgot sometimes about the most important thing. For example, we forgot about our grandparents, who are the people who are most fragile during this situation.
Yeah.
Because
you're staying with your grandma, right?
I am, yes. She is 97 years old, and she's
God bless her. God bless her.
Thank God, she's fine now.
God bless her. And yeah, we are all seeing a little bit more of our families, spending more time with our families. Thank you for this time, Federica. I know that you're a very busy woman, and hopefully we'll be able to get on planes and visit the world. We are more than looking forward to see you in Puerto Rico once again when this crisis sort of not ends, but is controlled. Your wines sell in Puerto Rico amazingly well through our friends from Besuárez, El Rio de Besuárez. And
we'll say hello to all the Suarez family.
Yeah, great people for sure. And my invitation to you is that perhaps when you come back to Puerto Rico, talk a little bit about how the wine industry and how the wine culture in general can not only define families and define, in your case, Pio Cesare, but also is very much part of the social fabric of a country. You just mentioned that Italy is well known or very well known for products that are made by tiny groups of people. So obviously not everything is made by large corporations or manufacturers, but rather most things in this world, especially wine, are made by little clusters of people. That
Italy is the land of artisanals.
And during this time, we all have to come together for that. One last question that I got from one of my viewers via text message. Any new bottles, any new bottlings, any new wines, any new products that are in the pipeline, any new stuff that you're going to be shipping out?
Yes. I would like to show you two, something a little bit different that we are starting to make since 2016. We started in 2016 and we started selling it in 2 years ago, actually.
I love the labels. They're so classical.
And Vermouth di Torino.
Yeah.
And for me, they are very special projects because they have been my very first project when I started to join the company, the family, in 2016. So I was, they were my first project because so my great grandfather used to make them in the old days. Vermouth is for like aperitivo and Barolochinato is for digestivo, so after dinner drink. And they were very famous in Italy, in Piemonte, many years ago. Mm-hmm. But then my grandfather decided to stop. But my grandmother who is living with me, 97 years old, she kept the recipe and the original labels in a lockbox. And
it's beautiful.
When I decided to finally to join the company, she was so happy that I became the fifth generation and second woman after her to start working in the family. She decided to, okay, let's, why don't you do this kind of project on your own and you bring back the recipe. And so we decided to bring back these products, only 1,000 bottles each, so 1,000 bottles for the vermouth and 1,000 bottles for the Barolochinato. Just, we didn't do that for business. You cannot do business on like 2,000 bottles.
Will they be selling out outside of Italy, or is just only for your consumption?
Yeah, you have it.
Okay.
You have them in Puerto Rico.
We have them in Puerto Rico?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I'll make sure to get my hand in one of those. I mean, they look beautiful, and this goes to show once again that our elders, in the case of your grandmother, they're the custodians of history, and also they are in many ways the architects of the future, because your grandmother gave you this recipe, and now you have taken the helm and you're putting these products out in the market for people that perhaps, had it not been for your grandmother, would never get to try these things. So this is unbelievable. This is amazing. And the labels, do they try to pay homage? Do they try to pay a tribute to the past?
Labels, as you see, there is the Alba logo.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Say Premiata Casa Vinicola, which means house that is making wine with a lot of awards, recognized all around the world.
You have them all, that's for sure.
And then you see the other thing, vermouth.
I love it. I love it, Federica. Thank you so much. I know that I took way too much of your time. I know you have other interviews. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless Pio Cesare. God bless Piedmont. God bless Italy. And I hope to see you soon in Puerto Rico so that we can sit down and share some of our experiences and learnings after this. We have it in the US and it's lovely. We got Joshua Tree saying it. We have Pilar from Galicia. We got a lot of people saying good things about you, about your winery. Thank you so much, Federica. I know. Best of luck. Best of luck to you. And hopefully we'll be able to have a glass of wine in Puerto Rico in the future. Take care. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye, everyone. Ciao.
Bye-bye.